G'day viewers, how are you today? Welcome to another video. Pretty cool day today, so I thought it's a great day to do a video on my 12 volt heated blanket from Kmart. This is $29 and it is pretty cheap if you want a heated blanket if you're traveling to keep warm. I'll give you a look at the packaging. So to start with, so you know what you're looking at, there is the packaging that it came in. So that's just a bit of information. Right, it's 12 volt. 150 centimeters by 110 centimeters. It says heats up to 40 degrees. I'll do a bit of a test with the thermometer gun and we'll see how hot she gets to. I've got it on now, so it's been on for at least 20 minutes. I've had this on. I just put it into a ball just so it gets warm. So now this blanket has, it's got two settings. You've got the high setting, and then you've got off in the middle, and then you've got the low setting. I hooked this up to my Victron power supply, and I'll show you what the power consumption is on the high and low settings. It is consuming 4.1 amps. That is on high. Okay, now I will drop it down to low. Low power. It's using 3.2 amps. It's very similar. I have an Aldi one in my high ace fan. It doesn't have the two settings like this one. I thought I'd get this one for the little Mitsubishi Express van. Now I'll get the temperature gun out. So yeah, as you see, it's about 41 degrees. It is toasty warm. Absolutely. Now this is on the high setting, by the way. Okay, now I'm going to turn this down to low. It's around 30 degrees, the low setting. High and low setting, now it's about 10 degrees of difference. I'll just show you how cold it is. I'll show you the floor. It's only 17 degrees. So it is quite a cool day here in Brisbane. And that on the low setting, there you go, it's 29. It's almost, so there you go, that on the low setting is 30. And as you're seeing, about 40 degrees on the high setting. So it is very toasty warm. For the power consumption, you know, you gotta make sure you've got a battery that's not gonna go flat. So for example, this fridge would use, let's say 12 amp hours in about 8 hours. Okay, then this blanket would probably use, argument's sake, let's say 30 amp hours. Okay, so you got about 42 amp hours with this blanket and the fridge. And then also you're running lights, right? And then also you are charging any devices. Say you're charging batteries or you're charging a phone. Now, you add all that up, if you've got say you've got a 100 amp hour AGM battery, you're almost at your battery capacity. So 50%. Where if you've got a lithium, you have got a bit more capacity. So I've got a 120 amp hour battery. So let's say I draw 100 amp hours out of it. I've got plenty of power for the next day. But if I get a day like this, a murky day, and if I'm sitting camping and it's freezing cold, and you're going to be using the blanket like this, I'm going to be in trouble. But if I'm driving, I will be fine because my DC charger will charge my battery. But relying on solar like this, I'm going to be in a bit of strife. Make sure you got enough battery power because all these little things that you get, it all adds up and that increases your battery consumption. So just be mindful of that if you get a blanket. But other than that, hey, fantastic, really good. You know, you get the safety instructions with it, with the blanket, and that's what it says there. So it's pretty close to what I tested in power. 3.7 on high and 3.2 on low. And it's saying it uses about 40, so around 45 watts. And it's got a 5 amp fuse in the cigarette socket. And it is only plugged in to my cigarette lighter as well. Hope that's a bit of info for someone. You know, you can get these from Kmart. I got mine online. You know, like you spend, I think, 65 bucks and you get free shipping from Kmart. And they are pretty fast. I must give it that. They are pretty quick. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Until next time, see you later.